So you can zone these systems if you'd like. You could also run the entire place off one two conductor by using what you mentioned earlier, which are taps. So most commercial audio speakers have taps on them. And what those taps do is they allow you to change the wattage that goes to that specific speaker on a single two conductor daisy chain. And that's how this works. You go from speaker to speaker to speaker in parallel, and you can run 30, 40, 50 speakers off of a single amplifier. It will run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for 10 years. It's very robust systems. And if you have areas that, let's say, for example, you have a complicated ceiling where maybe you've got some lower ceiling heights in one area and you've got higher ceiling heights in another area, you can still run the 1-2 conductor and just change the taps on the speaker. So you could run the speakers that are on the lower ceiling area at 4 watts. And then the speakers that are in the higher ceiling area, you could run those speakers at, let's say 12 watts or, whatever your taps are, because all the different brands and model speakers have a similar setup, but maybe different numbers on the taps, so to speak.
Okay. So the idea, the way you just kind of visualized it for me, is that I've got power coming out of an amplifier that's, back in the kitchen, let's say, and in the dining area where the ceiling is a drop ceiling versus in the bar where it's maybe suspended or there's no drop ceiling. With these taps, balance the power each speaker is getting so that it sounds linear even if as I'm just walking through the restaurant.
Correct. And that's the idea behind commercial and Sunny Vaults
Okay.
audio, is to get an even sound all the way throughout the space without hot spots where it's really loud and another section where you can't hear anything. You want to have an even cover. That's goal one with commercial 70 volt
Got
audio.
it.